Before we talk about customers, before we talk about closes, before we talk about technique, we need to talk about you. Specifically, the version of you that shows up, because here is what most salespeople never figure out. The sale does not begin when you open your mouth. It does not begin when you present your offer. It does not begin when you quote the price. The sale begins the moment the customer sees you. Before a single word leaves your mouth, the human nervous system across from you has already made its assessment. Researchers have studied this. They call it the thin slice. The brain reads another person's emotional state in the first 4 seconds of contact. 4 seconds, that is it. And everything that happens after those 4 seconds is either a confirmation of that first read or an uphill battle against it. So what are they reading in those 4 seconds? Your energy. Not your product, not your smile, not your pitch, your energy. The subconscious broadcast of your internal state. And here's what makes this so critical for every Elite 21 performer to understand. You cannot fake it at the level that matters. You can put a smile on a broken state. You can rehearse your opener while still carrying the weight of the last rejection. You can walk through that door dressed for success while your nervous system is still in the parking lot, still in that last conversation. And the customer will feel it, not consciously. They won't say, "This person seems off." They will simply not open up. They will hold something back. They will keep a wall up they cannot explain because something told them to. That something was you. There is a scientific phenomenon called emotional contagion. The idea that emotional states transfer between people, the way temperature transfers between objects, a cold hand, a warm surface. It happens without either person choosing it, without either person being aware of it. Humans are wired to mirror each other at a neurological level. Mirror neurons, the same cells that fire when you perform an action, also fire when you observe someone else performing it, which means your customer is not just watching you, they are subconsciously inhabiting your state. When you arrive anxious, they feel anxious. When you arrive desperate, something in their body says something isn't right. When you arrive calm, warm, and certain, they relax, resistance drops, walls come down, and a real conversation becomes possible. This is Rule 1. Protect your energy. Now, what does protecting your energy actually mean in practice? It means you do not allow the last door, the last call, the last rejection, the last difficult morning to ride into the next interaction. You reset completely between every conversation if the day demands it. You refuse to carry emotional residue from one opportunity into the next one because that next customer has done nothing wrong. They don't know about the one before them. They don't know about your morning. They don't know what it cost you to get here. All they get is the version of you that walks through the door. So choose that version deliberately. High performers don't wait to feel ready. They have understood something that average performers never figure out. Readiness is not a feeling. It is a decision. You command your state. Your state does not command you. And here is exactly how you do it. Before you approach, before you knock, before you enter, you stop. You stand still, shoulders back, chin level, one slow breath in through the nose, and one long, slow breath out. That exhale is not just calming, that is physiology. A long exhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the branch of your nervous system responsible for calm, clear, present thinking. It lowers cortisol, it drops your heart rate, it changes the chemistry of your body in real time. And when your biochemistry changes, your voice changes, your posture changes, your eye contact changes, your presence changes. Elite athletes have understood this for decades. They call it the pre-performance ritual, a deliberate, repeatable sequence that engineers the state required for peak performance. Not superstition, science. The tennis player bouncing the ball before a serve, the surgeon scrubbing in with the same sequence every time, the pilot running through the checklist before every flight. They are not doing those things out of habit. They are commanding their state before the moment demands it. You need one too. Your ritual might be a specific song in the car before you walk in. It might be 3 words you say out loud before every approach. It might be a physical reset, posture, breath, a deliberate moment of stillness. Whatever form it takes, it must be intentional, it must be consistent, and it must work in under 60 seconds, because this game moves fast and the next opportunity does not wait for you to feel inspired. And protecting your energy is not just a morning discipline, it is a daily discipline. Because energy depletes, decision fatigue is real. Every interaction costs something. The difficult customer, the unexpected objection, the rejection that landed too close to something personal. These things accumulate, and an Elite 21 performer builds micro-recovery rituals into the structure of their day. A minute of stillness in the car, a deliberate breath between conversations, a complete internal reset so that the next person you speak with gets your full, clean, protected presence, not the leftovers of everyone who came before them. Here is the truth at the center of this rule. When you protect your energy, you protect everything. Your confidence lives in your energy. Your clarity lives in your energy. Your ability to lead the conversation, to listen with real presence, to read the room, to ask the right question at the right moment, all of it flows from the state you walk in with. You cannot build trust from a depleted state. You cannot lead from anxiety. You cannot close from desperation. Because people don't follow desperation. They follow certainty. And certainty is not arrogance. It is not bravado. It is not volume. Certainty is the quiet, grounded, unshakable belief that you have something real to offer and that you are exactly the right person to deliver it. It does not come from a script. It does not come from the perfect pitch. It comes from the state you walk in with, from the state you chose. From this moment forward, your energy is not an afterthought. It is your first product. It is what the customer decides on before you offer them anything else. Manage it, protect it, command it. Every single time. This is Elite 21. Rule 1. Protect your energy.